Okay, today we're throwing down the 1950 West Germany. Sorry, 1950? I meant to say 1960 West Germany. This is the 2-star country, and I actually do get the achievement in this video of, I think it's 35 rounds in the end. It's a bit of a tough start. You've got a lot of good troops on your doorstep. You can see, I can't remember what his name is, that guy just below on one of those strong tanks, I believe he's on. So yeah, tough opposition early on, the European Scorpions, but after you get rid of them, it's pretty simple. I'd say the best thing to do for this is basically just focus on taking out countries specifically, rather than focus on eliminating all the units, and also just making sure you don't let any of their flying units just stay in your area, because they take cities and then they spawn new units, so you need to keep on top of that. I think air generals is a bit of a must for this mode. I've been trying to work out if like lower level players can do this, because obviously I'm completing these conquests with really high level generals, but I think you could definitely do them, but they would just take a lot more time. I mean, so far every single one, because of the civil wars between all the groups, it ends up being like a world conquest, and you're actually just taking over every city each time. So yeah, the videos are taking a while to do, so I'd appreciate if you could like the video, comment and subscribe for me, because it took genuinely hours to make this one. It wasn't as long as the Scorpion one because you got an easier start with less troops to manage, but yeah. And let me know which country you want me to do. I've been getting a lot of recommendations. I think I asked that last video and Germany was the most popular result, it seemed. I saw a couple Soviet Unions, I saw some East Germanys, but now I've done West Germany. I think I'll save East Germany for later. I'm also interested in doing more of the Scorpion ones, because they look quite fun. You get some sick units, especially with, I think it's the Asian one. The Asian one, you get some strong tanks to begin with. So yeah, I also need to make sure I get that 3-star achievement, because I messed it up last time in the last video when I could have easily gotten it. Anyway, let's get down on all of our strongest people. I say that as I put Monty down. Yeah, and also make sure you use your navies. I don't usually use navies in some of the old ones, but it can be useful in this because it prevents a lot of the spam, and once you win the naval war they can't travel, so you can sort of just use air. But yeah, look, we've already started a civil war and we're 3 minutes into the video, so yeah, I was fighting everyone pretty early on. It was quite intense, but luckily I'd already gotten down on my strongest generals, really. I'd gotten Guderian and Manstein down, so I wasn't too worried, and plus West Germany starts with some pretty OP generals anyways. And yeah, I also recommend that you keep an eye on where your troops are, because you don't want to go too close to an off one which is on low health, or a topple, or you might be getting missiled and not realised. So just, yeah, it's a lot to do. But I think, yeah, I was a bit worried when I first played the other one, but now I've played this, I realised it's not too bad. It just, they take a long time. They take so long. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this mode so far. But I have seen a lot of you are struggling, and a lot of you don't even have the update yet. I think by the time I release this video though, you will all have it. Obviously iOS gets priority for whatever reason, I already don't know why, but yeah, I'm not going to complain. My management of my troops was quite a bit better in this game. I still forget about some things, but nothing really that major, unlike the last one. But yeah, no, it's looking good so far, and we're getting Tolbukin down, who didn't really have the most successful of games. You'll see later that he gets absolutely shredded. But yeah, it was a very fun one. I think I enjoyed this one slightly more than the last one. The last one felt like I was just having to fight spam the whole time, whereas this one's a bit different. I mean, I'm still fighting spam, don't get me wrong, but my units are all sort of together and more coordinated, whereas with the Scorpions it was just all over the place and I couldn't deal with it. I mean, I can't believe I flopped so bad in Japan last game. But yeah, no, we've got this general here surrounded, so that's quite positive. I don't know what his name is, to be honest. I can barely tell them all apart. Apart from Williams, Coulson and Osborne, I don't really know who any of them are. I just sort of see their faces, I guess. Another thing, I can't really distinguish between some of the colours that well. I'll be looking at ports trying to work out whose port is this, and because some of the Scorpion Empire colours are just really similar. So it's a bit of a nightmare in the late game when you're trying to take out a country by taking all the ports at once and you can't even figure out which one it is. So yeah, anyway, there we go, we took out East Germany, perfect. Probably the main achievement of the West Germans. Well, probably not actually, they probably wanted to take out the Soviets if anyone. We'll do that later though. I mean, I'm in 3 times speed and you can see how long the loading between turns takes. That shows you how much is going on. They've also got some new cool visual effects, which are very helpful to see. You'll see that Arab general there, he's gonna get swiftly taken out. But yeah, no, it was a fun start to this one. I'm not sure which country I'm going to do next. I need to actually have a proper look at who there is. I don't know if I want to do a 1-star country or what. I don't actually know which countries are 1-stars and how long they'll take. I'm assuming none of the Scorpion ones will be 1-star. I think they'll all be 3 stars. I think once I do maybe another 1-star or a 3-star, I'll get on to doing all the Scorpions. Or I'll just do a 3-star NATO or W2O and then I'll do all the Scorpions. Because I want to get the Scorpions out of the way because they seem quite fun to do. I don't know which one will be easiest, probably the Asian one. I've seen ones where you just get turned on by them all, which you're basically fighting a 3-way war, which is sort of insane. That's another good thing I've found, is just letting your enemies fight each other. So I've been doing a lot of that. I mean, why not just let them scrap it out? I don't have to get involved. But as you can see, we've taken over most of Europe, northern central Europe here. And we're still expanding into Russia. We're doing a 1942 Germany. That might be 1941 actually. Can't remember. Losing some allies. No biggie. I don't think Spain and Greece were going to help too much in the long run anyway. But yeah, watch this. So, I mean this is pretty OP, that helicopter, but just Kluger in general in this mode is just amazing. The HIMARS has been very fun to use as well. I can't wait to one day unlock that and use it. Very, very cool unit. It's the proper rocket artillery. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys watch this gameplay. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.